Hey guys, I hope you're all good. I thought I would come live today to do a little review and talking about the kit that's just been announced. We all kind of saw it being leaked a few months ago, so we all expected it anyway. But I thought I would jump on for a little bit. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you like it? For me, my initial thoughts. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. Like it's not. It doesn't jump out at me that I want to buy it, but I know it looks good on a lot of other people, so it is a tough call. It's hard to know if I'd want to buy it. I think the other thing is with the shorts, they do seem a little bit see-through as well. So I'm in two minds about wanting it. Yeah, it's a difficult one to call, but yeah, I would love to know if you guys like it. But I'm gonna obviously go through it to see what you guys think as well. And I know this is a bit of a short notice stream, so I do appreciate anyone that is watching now. But yeah, this is the sort of video I'm going to be doing today. But yeah, I'm going to just be talking about that, but I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and to speak about it and talk about Arsenal as well this season. So please fire away with your questions that you may have for me because I'm more happy to answer that. But yeah, so in this video, I am going to be doing a review. Hey Daniel, I hope you're okay. Lovely to see you in the chat as always. Let me know, guys, what you do think of the kit. I'm going to try and share my screen now, so we can obviously talk about it. So yes, this is the kit. What do you guys think about it? Because I think it looks really nice on the players. But I honestly don't know what to think. Like I think the blue looks nice. Well, I can't lie. I think it is a nice look. I think the blue stripes is nice. Hey Daniel, good, thanks. So hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. Lovely to see you in the chat as always. But yeah, pretty much as I said, I think I think the stripes look good. The kit looks nice. I mean the cannon, it's weird people prefer the other Arsenal logo. I mean I like both personally. I think the cannon's quite like it's like a retro vibe, isn't it? It's like an old you'd see it on a lot of old Arsenal kits. I mean I like both, so I don't have many complaints about it. I think it looks quite nice, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I think it's nice. I think you can obviously have the short sleeve, the long sleeve, and it's obviously really good that both the men and the women's team have obviously teamed up to, you know, do this video today. But I'm gonna just go through here, have a little look. Yeah, Odegaard, Beth Bede here. But yeah, so as I said, the symbol was about the home kit, and the cannon I like a lot. I think it looks really nice. I think it's a really nice logo to have on a kit. But let me know if you guys like it because I think it looks nice. But I'm going to just go through this here to speak a bit about the debut of a new home kit is accompanied by a film exploring the passion that is invoked by the iconic Arsenal cannon. Starring our first team stars, the launch film features our players in significant landmarks across Emirates Stadium, for both our players and supporters. Yeah, I think a lot of people do like this kit. To be fair, I do quite like it myself. Yeah, Declan Rice here. Look, it does look nice. A lot of people have actually said they don't like the blue. I don't mind the blue bit on it. I don't think it's like the worst thing, but I just would love to know what the material does feel like. But I do think this will be a success. I do think a lot of fans will want to buy it. It's a very nice kit. Yeah, I think a lot of people will pretty much like it. I don't mind it. That's the thing, though. Yeah, I think it is nice. I think it's a nice kit. Listen, and here's all the players. I think it is quite nice here. Yeah, the women's team are obviously wearing it. Yeah, I think it is obviously nice that the cannons there on the part of the badge. Obviously Martinelli. who we hope to see more of next season. Yeah, it looks stylish, doesn't it? I don't think Arsenal have ever done a bad kit, have we? I think all of our kits always do look pretty decent and pretty stylish. But yeah, I personally think it's quite nice. But please, as I say, let me know what you guys think because I would love to know. I just don't know if I'd buy it. That's the only thing. It's obviously hard to, see. But yeah, that's basically the kit. I think it's okay. I've seen a few goalkeeper kits go around. I've seen people, discuss that. Um, but at the moment, that's very much the kit and how it is. But yeah, I think a lot of people very much have had questions about the blue stripes on it, but personally, I don't mind it. I think it is quite nice. But yeah, kit prices are very expensive these days. So for me, if I buy a kit, I have to really, really like it. My first ever kit was actually quite a longer sleeve one with the cannon on. It was an old style kit. So yeah, I think I'd have to really love it to obviously by it myself. But yeah, I think it's nice. I think a lot of people like it. I think the shorts, when I've seen players wear it and they've posted it online, the only concern I do have is it might look a little bit see-through. So I don't think I could wear that, the shorts. But yeah, I think it's a nice kit. I think it will be quite popular. I think a lot of people like it. Reminds me of a kit we have done a few seasons back that I actually have myself. Um, but yeah, I think it's going to be a fan favorite. I think a lot of people are going to really like it, because it is quite a likable, a nice kit to look at, isn't it? A lot of people do quite like it. But yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because um, yeah, I would buy it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the price is obviously a difficult one, isn't it? It's very expensive. Let me just fix my camera quickly, guys. I'll be back in 2 moments, guys. Stay with me. I just want to fix my camera. Hope that's a bit better now, guys. Yeah, I think, like I've said, a lot of people obviously buy it, but I think the only thing is just the pricing of it is obviously very expensive. But I love both Arsenal logos. I do love the cannon. I do love the normal logo that we have. But yeah, I think a lot of people are going to buy it. I don't know if I would buy it personally. I think I'd have to see it in person. But as Daniel said, yeah, I would buy it. But the price, I mean, kits these days are like £70 each, aren't they? That's just the price you have to pay for kits at the moment. Unfortunately, it's just how it is, how it works in this world. Um, but please let me know, guys, if you're going to buy it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I would. I'm interested to see the other kits going around, like the third kits, the away kit. I think I might, do more videos on that because that would be obviously really exciting. Um, yeah, to see the different types of kits we'll be having. Because I'm excited. I always love seeing different kits each season. I love the black one we had a few seasons ago. I think that looks pretty, that one looks really nice, to be fair. Yeah, it's a good kit actually. That, yeah, the price is obviously not the greatest, but yeah, I think a lot of people will buy it. I think kits these days are around like £70. Daniel says the kit is 80. Yeah, that's a lot of people will pay for that. I don't. It's crazy now with football kits because that's obviously, to me, that is like a lot of money. But I know in the football world, that's what you have to pay for um for shirts. It's just very expensive, but I think a lot of people um obviously will pay for that. But yeah, I'd love to know for you guys, like, if you could get a player in the back of your shirt, who would you get? Because for me, it's always tough to choose. Um, I've always got. I think if I ever got someone, I'd probably get Saka from the men's team. The women's team, it'd be probably too hard to decide because I love them all. It's a tough one to make for that. It's because I love all of the players there, so it'd be hard to pick one for the women's team. But I think, yeah, Saka, Ben White, maybe. But yeah, that's definitely gonna get a lot of love. But we kind of saw this kit a little while ago anyway, so we did know about it. I definitely think when the team wear it, they make it look even better. So I think the more I see it, the more I'll start to like it a bit more. I think I've just got to see it, more for me to really like it. Yeah, so obviously, we've seen it. I'm really liking it. I think it's it's going to be good. I think, like I've said, I think when I see it more next season for both sides, for the men and the women's team, but I think it's so good that they're both collabing, and doing it together, as one club. I think that's obviously, so good to do that, because we are one club. We should be together, through this, and it's obviously really positive to see that our club are going in the right direction with that. And yeah, it's just a shame. Obviously, Viv won't be wearing it next season; she won't be here. But yeah, we did speak about it the other day, and it's obviously tough. Good for life said, smash the like button. Thank you so much, Guna. Please do, guys, if you can, hit the like button for me, and do subscribe if you are new. Wow, that is crazy reading that. 106 if you want the shirt with a name, number, and the Champions League badge. I feel like Arsenal makes so much money from things like this. I think it's ridiculous. Saying that, I rarely buy anything from the Arsenal shop. A lot of you might not know that, but I don't really buy a lot. The last thing I did buy from the Arsenal shop was a nice blue jacket that you probably saw on my Twitter. I think that blue jacket was worth £60 though, but £106 is like ridiculous. I think they'll make a lot of money from that. Yeah, I don't always buy kits. I think I've got to love it to really buy it. But yeah, that is obviously a lot of money to. But people do that. If they love Arsenal, they'll want to buy it straight away. Um, yeah, that's just how football is, how expensive things are. In the clock end, Arsenal FC said hi, Sophie. Hi, hope you're okay. Let me know what you think of the kit. Are you guys liking it? Like, the thing is, I don't not like it, but I don't look at it and think I want to buy it. I think for the price, for one, but for two, it's just the blue stripes. It doesn't. I don't mind the blue stripes, but I think, like I've said, I'd probably have to see it more for it to grow on me. But yeah, it's not bad, obviously, but. Wiki Cookie said very nice kit. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? The Adidas logo looks bigger than the cannon. Yeah, it does actually, to be fair. What do you guys think of the cannon on the kit? Because I know sometimes we have the cannon, we have the Arsenal badge. People might have their preferences. I think the cannon is quite a old, it's kind of like a retro vibe, because we used to wear that in our kits. I know I've got a kit here at home, and I have a lot of that on the badge. I like both of them, to be fair, so I can't really complain on that front. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to buy it, but I just think the price of football shirts these days a bit crazy. I don't mind the cannon. Yeah, I think a lot of people just like it, don't they? It is a nice kit, to be fair. I just don't know. I think of the shorts, because they do look a little bit like I said, they look a little bit see-through for my liking, especially because of white. But other than that, I think, yeah, I'd probably rate it. I'm trying to think. I'd probably give it maybe 7 out of 10. I think it's nice, but I think I need to see more of it for me to, fully like it enough. But yeah, I think it is quite a stylish kit. I think, you can't really have many complaints about it. Yeah, I think it's obviously good to see the players, wearing it, showing it off. I mean, that will help people buy it, won't it? Because they'll see that and want to buy it themselves. But like I said, it's so important that, with both the men and the women's doing it together, promoting that together. I think it's obviously really amazing. True Guna went 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's fair. Um I think for me, I'd probably give it a 7. I think it's above a 6.5. So yeah, I think a 7's probably a fair result for that. I think it is nice. It is a good kit that I can't wait to see next season. I think I do wonder, will the players for Everton game, or will they start it next season? I think I'd probably give it a go next season. I mean, it'd be good to see them wear it in like pre-season and stuff. Because obviously, the season's coming to an end very soon. So yeah, we're gonna be interested to see next season. But I'm more than happy to answer some of your questions as well if you guys may have for me as well while we're chatting about it. I probably stay on for maybe 15 more minutes. This one is just a little quick review, a bit of a chat about the kit, but also about Arsenal season. Um, Arsenal online store won't be prepared if unthinkable happens on Sunday, honestly. Yeah, I mean, if we don't win on Sunday, that would be an absolute nightmare. I mean, anything can happen on Sunday because Man City could drop points to West Ham. I mean, I don't think it would happen. Like, I'm not feeling likely that West Ham are going to get anything out of the game. But yeah, I think if that did happen, and obviously, you know, we do have to win our game in hand. Our game we've got. I mean, yeah, I think if we lose, then honestly, I can't imagine how the fan base will be online. It's going to be chaotic as heck. I mean, if we won, yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, I think that kit, it will be good if we won it. But then I suppose if we don't win the league and we still wear it, I think it'd be still special. Um, yeah, um, imagine if both Arsenal and City, that would be peak. Yeah, I mean, I think with that kit, I think it's just nice to wear anyway, no matter what happens. I don't see us winning the league now. I'm not going to say we're not going to do it. I think you've still got to believe, but I think there's always a chance. Yeah, that would be crazy, honestly. I don't see us losing or Man City losing, really. Man City have only got to win one game, really, to get to the end. I know their goal difference is sort of kind of catching us up. So, yeah, we do need to make sure we score lots of goals against Everton just in case the inevitable happens. But yeah, I think it's obviously going to be really interesting the end of the season. For the record, I think it's highly unlikely we win it. Yeah, I think it's obviously, you know, I don't think it's likely we'll do it, but um, I think you've got to always have hope. But my hope for me at the moment is I feel like I don't have much hope now because I think when the Spurs game happened, I was really hopeful they would do us a job and do us a favour, but they obviously weren't able to do that. Um, I rate it a 7. This current Arsenal home kit is much better than the new home kit. Yeah, I think obviously, you know, I think if it's above average, then that's good. So, yeah, I think a 7, 8. I think it's a fair judgment of that. But obviously, I don't think I'd give it any more than a 7 right now because I don't love it enough to do that. But let me know if you're going to buy it because I'd love to see a lot of Arsenal fans wear it. I think it's a really good kit. I mean, I hope we can wear it at the last game of the season. I think it'd be amazing to see it on the players. I think when you see them wear it, I think you'll warm up to it more. I know I will. It will definitely, you know, warm up to it a lot more. But yeah, I think it's going to be really good for us. If we win league in it, even better. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the kit actually. I just, you know, don't know if I'd buy it. I think, like Wiggy Cookie said, it is a lot of money at £106 as well, including. I think if I got a kit, a shirt, I would get a player's name on the back. I'd probably go for a Saka, and I'd probably wear like a Williamson or a McCable. Me, if it's hard to pick, but I would go for a player who, if you guys have to pick a player, who let me know who you guys would go for. And I know a lot of popular ones are, you know, Saliba, Gabriel, Saka. I think Ben White would be a good person to have on the back. I think he is a fantastic player. Yeah, I think he's going to be a favourite. Havertz as well is a great one to pick as well. Yeah, of course, our captain, Odegaard, he'd be a great person to have. I never used to like getting players on the back because I used to want to get Sanchez and then he obviously left, so it would have felt a bit strange, you know. the fact he'd left. So yeah, I think Odegaard, someone said Saka and Havertz. I think Havertz deserves it because I think he's obviously doing an amazing job. Um, this season he's been absolutely amazing to watch. I think he'd be a really good person to, have, on the back of your shirt. There are so many you could pick. A lot of it also depends if I'd love Smith Rowe, but I don't think he's going to stay this summer. You don't know what happens with his future, so you'd probably want to pick someone who will stay. Um, yeah, the home kit would definitely, win a lot of people over. I think it's going to be good to see the other kits come out soon. Obviously, I've seen a few of the other kits. Man City's kit, I'm not actually a big fan of it. I think it's okay, but it's pretty much the similar one they've had. I think Edison's goalkeeper one is not great at all. I don't like it personally. I think ours is probably one of the best out of other teams personally. I have a 2021 Tierney and 2022 Smith Rowe shirt. Oh, I love that. Tierney would have been a great person to actually get. He did incredible stuff for us, especially in the FA Cup. I think with Tierney, you don't know what his future's like. He could come back, so I don't think that would be a regret. I think that's obviously a good player to have. Smith Rowe, he's a. It's hard at the moment because he's not really getting much game time, but he's obviously a favourite by fans. Fans love him, and yeah, I hope he does stay Smith Rowe because I do really like him. I think he's got so much potential to be a fantastic player. He's just been so unlucky with injuries. That's obviously not helped him at all. And I do, I feel gutted if he does leave. But yeah, I think Tierney and Smith Rowe are really good ones to have. You know, on the back of your shirt. I think that's a fantastic choice. I think Gabriel would be a good choice to have on the back, considering what a great season he's had. Um, do you know, I've never really had a goalkeeper kit, but I'd be potentially get one in the future. Raya's got a big season ahead next season. I think this season he's proven that he is good enough to be here and he's done really well. Towards the end of the season, he's obviously grown in so much confidence. So I'm intrigued to see what that's like. I think it's going to be so exciting to see the other kits for the other teams. I could also do a video ranking other teams' kits. I think we always come out really strong with our kits. We always do really well, even when we were going through difficult times as a club. You could really see, how amazing our kits were. Even though we were struggling on the pitch, our kit still looks fantastic. So I do love the kit we had this season. Actually, I think they've been really nice. Tierney says he's most likely off and that there's no spite towards Arteta and that Arteta's 100% right. I think I did listen to that. I think Tierney knows that it's football and these things do happen. I do think it's obviously sad how it's ended and how it might end. Obviously we don't know for sure, but I do think Saliba did get lucky to come back to Arsenal because when you do go on loan somewhere, you don't always come back, and that decision was obviously spot on for Arteta to bring him back. And we always saw with Saliba how he had so much potential and how he was always going to be amazing. Um, I personally would like to see Tierney have another chance. If it didn't work out, then you can maybe sell him. But I think for me, I know his injuries, that's another matter. But I just think over the past few years, he's been absolutely one of our best players. He's been so important, and I'd be obviously gutted to see him go. But yeah, like I said, I think he's obviously a really special player. Tavares will be gone. As well as I think Tavares, we all kind of knew it wasn't going to work out. The Conga, I'd probably like to see him stay at a team, maybe in the um, in the Premier League. I think he'd do really well. I think it's going to be really exciting to see that. I feel like really positive about it all, to be honest. But Lokonga has had a really good season with Luton. I think he's going to do really well there. And yeah, I don't think he would come back. I don't see where he'd fit in this team right now, personally. It's obviously hard to know because it's football. He could come back. I just don't see it working personally. Um, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which loan players might come back or will they leave. But yeah, it's obviously hopefully we can end the season on a high. We can beat Everton. Um, because I'm obviously feeling really I'm feeling really confident about it all, to be honest, because we've got one game to go. We've got to keep doing this, and it's at the Emirates, so interesting to see if we will see the kit. But I'm going to wrap the stream up in a few moments, guys. It has been really lovely to speak with you all today. Please let me know in the comments down below if you like the kit, what you think of it. Please do as well. Hit the like button for me if you subscribe. And I hope you guys did enjoy this quick little. Actually, it's not really quick. I've been on here for nearly half an hour, but it's not as long as my other videos I do. But thank you all so much for joining me. I'll let you all know when my next video will be out. But I will see you all soon and take care. Bye.